Okay, this is Year 12 Methods. It's Tech Masterclass number 22 and number 23, which are find out which of these statements is true and for all values of x and y, not just the restricted domain of what this would be. So I'm going to use the judge. I'm going to use the judge command. So I'm going to define this, so x to the power of 3 divided by 2. And I'm going to define it. And then I'm going to use judge. I'll find judge in the catalogue under J, and then I go input, and then I'm going to say judge that f of x times y equals f of x times f of y. And when I press execute, it tells me it's undefined. And it tells me it's undefined because when x equals -1 and y equals -1, f of -1 times -1 is 1. So f of this gives me 1, but these are undefined. And it has to work for all values of x and y. That's why I get an undefined. Undefined means sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not true. So it's not going to be this one. So if I do this divided by and this divided by, I also get undefined. So it's not this one. If I do x plus y and f of x plus f of y, that's also undefined. And if I do minus, and that's minus, that's also undefined. So hopefully this last one's going to work. It's my only option. Now I'm thinking it's pretty good because when you square numbers, any negatives become positives. Therefore, the squaring process will make all my answers positive. Therefore, I think I'm going to get a true, and I did get a true. Therefore, this is my correct answer. Looking at question number 3 from MAV 2017, it's a similar sort of question. So I'm going to come back up to the top and change my definition to x to the power of 4. And I'm going to judge f of x equaling f of negative x. And I get a true statement. So I'm looking for the false one. So that's not true. I want negative f of x equals negative x of negative x. And I get a true statement, so it's not that one. I want f of xy always want to put a multiply in just in case. It treats it as if a whole thing equals f of x times f of y, so f of x times f of y, and that's also true. I want x plus y and undefined. Sometimes true and sometimes not true. So this is the one that is not the same, therefore that's going to be my answer. And I can just double check that with my divisions, and my divisions, which is part E, and I get a true statement. So D is the correct answer in this particular case.